Did you see that Dele Alli this thing?
Yo,
Bro, that shit crazy.
that's it is sad, but guy, it goes a long way to tell you that, bro,
You don't know what people are going
you
through.
don't
man.
know what, like, it got me thinking, bro, like, we're not perfect, you know?
Nah, bro.
Like, there are certain things that Lord knows. I don't know how to put it. Like, you wouldn't share with someone.
Fam, some of the things that he was talking about, bro.
Bro, it was deep.
You
It
get
was
me?
deep.
Like he wanted to give up and everything. He was talking about how he was abused when he was.
Bro, I didn't even know all of that, you know?
Obviously, nobody knew. But the thing is, yeah, I keep on telling you, man, bro. Yeah, when people open up, sometimes you realize, you know, family, this thing, family, friends, cousins, you know, all this shit. You know, they are the ones that abuse and molest kids, man.
Because they've got access.
They
They've got
have
easy
access.
access.
You get me? And your parents might trust you with them and say, okay, stay with auntie while I go somewhere and everything. And your auntie's doing some fuckery on you, bro. You get what I'm saying? Bro, I did tell you, I had this conversation with some guys and everything, and most of them said, yo, the first time I did anything sexual, yeah, was a family member, man.
It's mad.
Family member. But the thing is, the way us guys, obviously people are different, but most guys, we enjoy it.
Yeah, well, true.
You get what I'm saying? We enjoy it. We don't see it as abuse. Women probably might see it as abuse.
But when you grow up, bro, it can have an impact on you depending on what age.
Dele Alli.
Exactly.
Dele Alli from. You got me 6 years old or something like that, isn't it? That's
bro,
what he said.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then after that,
Was it 6 or 8? One of them.
they're
But
about.
yeah.
You got me? Bro, that's too young, man.
Too young. But he said one thing that I kind of disagree with him.
That woman said, before you get in there, that woman, she should be in jail, bro.
Yeah, 100.
She should be in jail.
100.
Bro. It's mad. Okay, so you want to say something?
No, because he said he doesn't blame his mom.
Can you, though?
But, bro, he was a child.
Yeah, but the mom was not there. The mom, she probably didn't know what happened.
No, I'm not talking about the abuse.
Okay.
In general, like, you know, like he said he had keys to come home whenever he wanted to come home.
Yeah.
Like he had no curfew, nothing. And this was from the age of 6 or 7 or whatever.
But yeah, fam, but you see with some of these kids right here, and also you gotta put, sometimes we don't know how old the mom was at the time.
Guy,
you don't know if she was fit to be a mom.
It don't matter.
It sounds to me like she was probably dysfunctional.
That he said, like,
Drugs.
his mom was an alcoholic.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So how
But
do you?
To me, that's not an excuse, though. Like, that's not an excuse. If you know you're not capable of looking after a child,
bro,
it's hard. I know
no,
it's a
hard
sticky one.
Yeah, it's easy for us to say. Yeah, I've got my home girl. You know, shout out to her. I'm not gonna say her name and everything. Yeah, she went through the same thing. Her mom was an alcoholic as well. You get what I'm saying? She was an alcoholic and everything. She still kind of is, you know. And because of that, she couldn't raise the girl proper. It was her grandma that raised her. So she sees her grandma as the mom, and not even her mom. She has no relationship like that with the mom. You get what I'm saying? Like, because if you're high,
you don't. Yeah.
How are you gonna take care of a child?
Yeah.
You never know what the hell is happening around you. You know what I mean? If you're high on drugs, if you're drunk on everything, you don't know what's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it, yes, you're angry because how the hell can you do this to me? But then when you really deep it, person is addicted to something. And addiction sometimes, bro, you don't know that you're addicted until you're trying to get out of that.
I guess that's why he said he kind of understand his mom now, because he's kind of been through it.
He's been through it. The trauma, innit?
Yeah.
The trauma never fades.
But what you're saying is right. Like, when you're addicted to something, bro, like, you're not paying attention to anything else.
Fam, if you're addicted to alcohol or drugs right now, you take up, you just did. You're gone. You don't know what's going on around you. Yeah. Your kids might be doing a madness. You don't know.
And even when you're not taking it, you're thinking about the next time you're going to take it.
Your mind is gone, bro. So he probably had an unfit mom. Clearly he did, you know, which was the reason why he now got into drugs. And then I think he said somebody hanged him
Hung him,
yeah, like over the bridge or something like that. Fam, you could tell he's been
Like,
through it.
he's been through it,
You
man.
get me? And then he went to a
I
foster
mean,
home or something like that.
when you're smoking from the age of 8, you get sent
Mad.
back home to Africa.
And you know what? Even that like even that one, yeah, I know somebody. He does not have a good relationship with his dad. He's also from Ghana.
Oh, from Ghana, yeah.
He does not have a really good relationship with his dad because of the same thing. Because he got sent back to Ghana when he was a kid. You get what I mean? Like, which kind of made me start thinking, not even gonna lie, because I've always said, yo, my kid at some certain age, I would like to send him to Nigeria and everything. But then I started thinking about that, yeah, because off the top of my head, I know about 3 people now, yeah, that their parents did the same thing to them, right? As a punishment or wherever. Just said it because they were being a knucklehead, they sent them back home and everything. And today, as adults, they resent their parents for that. Because you go home, you get sent back to Africa, you're not there with your parents, and you might go to your uncles or your aunties out, and depending on the kind of people they are, they might even use you as a house help.
Possibly, yep.
You come like a fucking maid now. You know what I'm saying? And they probably will treat you not as good as their own kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And your parents might be sending money to them for your upkeep, and they are pocketing the whole thing. I've seen it happen. Seen it happen bare times.
And it's a whole different environment.
It's a whole different environment
to what you're used to.
No friends.
No friends, bro.
Fam, you are getting beat in the house because it's not like here.
You're getting bullied.
You're getting bullied as well.
Because you're different. To an extent.
Yeah.
And then you're feeling neglected by your parents. It's like, you guys have just dumped me somewhere. Bro, I can understand where that resentment comes from.
Yeah. It kind of made me start thinking, yo, because I've been saying that, I started thinking, are you sure you really want to do that? You go, I mean, I'm talking about sending my kid back home. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a couple man them. They don't have a good relationship with their parents because of that, man. You get what I'm saying? And I'm listening to him say that and everything, bro. I felt bad for him. At some point, he started crying and everything. And when you're going through things like this, yeah, you always try to hide it.
Yeah.
You always try to hide it. But then, if people are paying attention, because there was a time I looked at Dele Alli and I said, yo, this guy is different. You know what I'm saying? He was now painting his head. Like the way he looked,
you could tell that
on the pitch, you can tell something was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously he got criticized by Jose Mourinho, calling him lazy and everything.
I remember that very, very well.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was crazy
It was mad.
Because you came out in public and criticized him and went private
to
apologize to him.
Why didn't you apologize publicly too?
You know what I'm saying?
And it's a big thing, 'cause this is his career.
Yeah.
If you're gonna it's like my manager telling me, Kojo, you're shit at your job. And everyone heard it.
Apparently, one of the worst things that you can do to an athlete is to call him like lazy. Or to say he doesn't have no heart or he doesn't care.
Bro, like to call a footballer lazy, that like you're literally
killing their career, man.
Simple as that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's very demeaning, like.
And the fact that he was trying to hide it from his teammates, some of his friends and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of them ones. Sometimes, if you're not hooked on something, and I do understand because I've had this conversation so many times, sometimes we'll say, okay, but it was your choice though. You are the one that decided to dabble into it, right? Okay, cool. There might be a merit to that, but then also when you put in people's history, traumas, some of the things and everything, you be like, oh shit. But then at the same time, when it comes to drug addicts and people that are hooked to something, yeah, they have to hit rock bottom. They have to be tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired. If not, you can't save them.
You can't save them.
If you try to save them, they will hide it from you.
Yep.
They will think you're the enemy. They will think you're judging them. I don't know why you're legit trying to help them. So they will start hiding shit. You get me? They have to hit the wall
To then need
to
help.
now need help. And I think that's what happened to him. You get me? Like he hit the rock bottom and decided to go seek help.
Yeah.
And it's a sad thing because if you love them, you don't want them to get to that point.
To that point.
You get what I'm saying? But then sometimes you gotta let them
Unfortunately,
get to that point.
To then realize that shit, what am I doing?
What am I doing? You get what I'm
And
saying?
sometimes people don't come back from that.
That's bro, that's the tricky part. Because sometimes people do not come back from it. You get what I'm saying? They might overdose, they might, you get what I'm saying, get into an accident, have happen, commit suicide, or all that shit.
Bro.
It happens. But the thing is, from my experience, when you're dealing with someone who's addicted to something, you can't save them. You cannot.
They need to save themselves.
They have to want to save themselves. I've seen it so many times. People are addicted to gambling, people are addicted to alcohol, drugs. I've got a couple friends, that were addicted to one thing or the other, and you realize you cannot save them. Because if you try to talk to them, at the back of their mind, they don't think they're addicted to it. They'll be like, "Oh no, I just enjoy drinking." You get what I'm saying? "Oh no, why you all up in my business? Why you not in my business?" All right, cool. Well, you're judging me. Boom, 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 boom. You get what I'm saying?
They can't even just cut you off, innit?
Yeah, because it's ego. They don't want to look in that mirror. They are in denial. You get what I'm saying? And if you're telling them, you become the enemy. So the only thing is you just gotta pray that when they hit rock bottom, they survive
They
it.
survive it.
That's what it is. Because just like you said, some of them don't come back.
That's the sad bit. That's the unfortunate bit.
You get what I'm saying? But listen, salute to Dele Alli, man, for opening up.
Yeah,
man.
for opening up, bro. He's a brave guy. Because, bro, a lot of us be going through shit that we end up
we
dying
just
with.
bottle it in.
Yeah, we bottle it into, bro, no one knows shit about it. And then
Yeah.
that's it. And then it eats you up on the inside, eats you up. And then people will be realizing what's wrong with this guy. But deep down,
you're going through a lot.
You
got demons you're fighting with, bro. You get me? And from what he said, he does not even have no relationship with his dad
and his mom.
And his mom, somewhat with his mom.
He said he cut them off after they went to the media, innit?
Yeah.
To try and
I wonder why they did that.
Clout. I mean, at that time, his career was it was
like booming. You
man.
get me? Like everybody probably saw him, and now he's in money. People are just wanna, okay, that's my son. That's what usually happens, innit?
Was it him that, I don't know if you remember, maybe like a couple of months ago, there was this Ghanaian man that his videos were circulating around. He was claiming to be his dad.
Was it him?
Was it Dele Alli?
No, I think it was Rashford.
No, that was Rashford. Sorry, my bad. That was Rashford.
That was
Rashford. Yeah, my bad.
You get what I'm saying? I think it was Rashford. Yeah. But that's what usually happens. Someone will pop out from somewhere and be like, "Hey, that's my son." What? Yeah, I've not seen for the last 25 years.
And all of a sudden, you know.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's mad, you know.
Crazy,
it's
bro.
Mad.